So this car came from another workshop. They actually contacted me and asked for my help. Basically, the customer or someone tried to install an alarm system. It went wrong. So when they tried to start the car just kept on starting, and they couldn't turn it off.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Did you say when they tried to start the car still kept on starting?
Yep.
What?
Yeah. So whoever wired it up, the starter motor was always getting power, and eventually it caught on fire. So they disconnected the battery, and then I just had to do all the repair of the works. Basically, what I'm doing now, I'm just trying to sort out all this mess. So making sure what's what, labeling everything, and removing anything the customer does not need. So we advise them we prefer to remove everything and start again. But because of his budget restraints, I'm trying to do my best, but there's no guarantee. So yeah, we're just installing a new alarm system and essential locking. That's about it. Yeah, so we'll do our best to keep everything nice and neat, making sure all these cables here do not rub against any metal surface, because everything is all single insulated. So worst case scenario, if these cables are not fused correctly, they can cause like an electrical fire. These cables will actually just short out, burn out, and yeah, just melt the whole harness. So it's a bit of a mess.
Hey guys, we've got a Holden Commodore here today. This is a VE. We're going to be replacing the starter motor today. Wait, before we start, what's a starter motor? Starter motor is basically it starts your car. Whenever you turn in your ignition, you put your key in, you turn your key, you turn it to start. When you turn it to start, basically you send a trigger to here. This actuates the solenoid and basically energizes the motor into here. That contacts in here, and then this turns here, which turns your flywheel or torque converter, and then that's pretty much starts your car. So that's what cranks your car over when it's off. The reason why we're replacing this is pretty much whenever the owner tries to start the car, he'll hear clicking noises. Usually that would mean the brushes inside here have usually worn out, and basically it's not turning the motor. First step, get the car in the hoist, or if not, jack stands. Second step, pretty much disconnect the negative from the battery. We don't want any electrical shocks happening when we disconnect the starter motor. Where's the starter motor? Alright, so basically go underneath your car. The starter motor should typically be between the engine and the transmission. So our one is pretty much right here. There. Yeah. This one thankfully is only held by 2 bolts. So this is our starter motor. We'll be replacing this. Most of them are in the same place, or basically in the same general area. Now you can take off the 2 bolts that hold the starter motor. These 2 bolts here, so one here and then one here. That pretty much comes down, and then you'll be able to access the cables afterwards. If you haven't disconnected your battery, when you do pull this down, it will basically short on the metal here, and it'll basically cause lots of sparks, and don't recommend that. So today, my chosen tools are a 3/8 impact, this extension, and a 12mm socket. Also have my ratchet here, my hand tool, just to tighten it afterwards, because you always have to tighten by hand after you finish to make sure. Damn. This is the oil level sensor. Just take it off because it'll be in the way. Just push it to the side.
Days is hot. Oh my days, not even 12. Run it back. We have to run it back. Not a 12, it's a 13, 14.
She said she was 12!
Well,
Was it 13?
definitely not a 12, definitely not a 14, but it's a 13. No, yeah, got it.
13, damn. Alright.
Damn. Where's the nut behind it? Oh, I think it's always running into issues. The heat shield's in the way.
Alright, so our car is hot as f***. So... Car's pretty hot. So I actually recommend to wait for the car to cool down because unless you like getting burnt. So pretty much we need to take off the heat shields here. The heat shields are in the way. They are T25s that you'll need to take off. Just a little tip, basically get a rag, wet it in.
That rag didn't help. I bent myself through the rag.
Basically just wet your rag in cold water.
Maybe a thicker rag.
Thick rag, yeah. Make sure it's wet.
Thick Edwin.
Take off there's a little cover here that pretty much blocks the starter motor from coming out. This starter motor is hot as hell. So pretty much take off the heat shield on this side. There's like a one bolt that's held in by T25. Take that off, bend this to the side, and then you can access the bolt for the power. Take off this bolt up here. Oh sorry, take off this nut up here.
Oh yeah.
This what? Yeah, this nut. These nuts? These nuts, yeah. And then take that off. And then drop the nut, and then burn yourself like 100 times in the process. Deesner. And now you have a bit more access to the trigger cable for the solenoid, which is pretty much the starter trigger, which is pretty much from your key, which is about here. This one here. So we're gonna have to take that off somehow.
These are small hand activities. I can't do it. I have big hands.
I will suspect that the brushes are basically just worn out in this, so we'll open that a bit later. We'll just confirm that the plugs are the same, and they're not. Damn, one job, bro.
Damn, it be like that all the time.
Got supplied the wrong starter, so I'm gonna give my supplier a call and find out if they have the correct one.
Talk about anything. What's your favorite time of the day?
Favorite time of the day is 12 p.m.
To the minute.
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
Yeah.
What's your favorite time of the day?
12:30.
How's it going?
Getting the new one back in. So I had to go to get the right part because they supplied us the wrong part. And then I went to return the other one. Now we're back here, finishing it off.
So, are you just putting the new one in?
Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one as you saw how we took it out.